Hey, Monica. How are you? Hi, Veronica. Monica, Veronica. Monica R, Veronica R. I just opened up. Are you guys related? Sisters? Monica R, Veronica R. No? Okay, that's weird. Isn't it? I knew a guy that named all of his kids with well, he had a Monica, Rebecca. They all had a at the end, Erica. What was the other one? Monica, Rebecca, Erica. Oh, and Jessica. Yeah, she did. Hey, Advocate. Hi, Angie. Hi, Janelle. Hi, Paula. Hi, Brenda. We just opened up, Monica. You're early. I mean, you were the first one. Which reminds me, where the heck is GB? Hi, Caroline. Hi, Teacup. Where's GB? I have to find out where GB is. GB was always first. Usually. Hi, Miss Mary. Hi, Scarlet Rain. Who else? Bernard came in the other night. Julie A. She's usually not up this late. Oh, still looking for Lisa Slater and Granny. Hope they're okay. Hi, Carol. How ate you? I hope How didn't eat me. I don't think notifications went out tonight. It's so cold. It is so freaking cold here in New York. I'm sitting here with my hands wrapped around hot tea, telling myself not to turn the heat on. Hi, Flower Girl. Did you, Miss Mary? Good. Hi, Jessica. Nope, the last one I have of yours is 3 hours ago. Oh, yeah, that probably with the hall or something else. It's cold there too, Carol. Freezing. Oh my gosh. I have a sweatshirt on, socks. I did go for my bike ride, so that was good. Hey, Save Robbie. Is it cold there, Save Robbie? It's freezing here. Hi, Lisa the Greatest. How are you? It's hot there? Oh, dear. Hi, Carol Clark. Still hot, North Alabama. It's too cold here, too soon. I can't take it. Hi, Narc Shark. Still 80 degrees out. Oh my gosh. I would like 80 degrees out so freaking bad. It's too cold. It's too cold. I went for my bike ride in a hoodie. Okay? And I mean, I was flying. So if it was hot, I would just be drenched. 81 degrees in South Texas. Hi, Nana Jules. Hi, Mooka. Everybody's straggling in. Do you like how that says, look at that, I just noticed that Jimmy Kavar just subscribed. I said, what the hell? Are you serious? And he said, no, I accidentally hit unsubscribe, so I resubscribed. Oh boy. You didn't get a notification today? Huh. You didn't get one either? That's why we don't. That's why we're waiting. That is why we're waiting. I don't know what this is. It's not sage, or I light it on fire. I don't think it's sage. I think it's. Hi, Peggy Sue. You need temperature control? Hi, Joe Glover. So I got that T-cut situation, but I haven't finished it, so I didn't put the video up. But the paint I got worked a lot better. It's that stupid Rust-Oleum. I'm going to call Rust-Oleum tomorrow and give them a piece of my mind about that other paint, because there had to be something wrong with it. There definitely had to be something wrong with it. Okay. I don't know if I took my vitamin B tonight. Hello, Mystery Truth Seeker. What else happened today? So I did that, got my bike ride in. I wanted to paint the milk can. I didn't do that. I'll hopefully do that tomorrow. Got some other videos made. I haven't gotten them up yet. Jimmy rescreened a screen and took a video of that. Didn't get that up. Hi, Jeannie. What else? I was just watching Dave, the guy that sells stuff. I didn't know he did Dollar Tree hauls. I was watching some stuff from a year ago. That's why I'm on late. I kind of got sidetracked. I left him a comment. I didn't make the slime yet. I have to get some more glue all. I left him a comment saying we'd like to have him on to sell some stuff from his bedroom. Well, I didn't say from his bedroom, but that's where he sells stuff from. Oh, sorry to hear that, Nana Jules. Hi, Evie. Hi, Peggy Sue got married. Hi, Wildlife. Oh, cattail. Yeah, I have it. I have some. I used some in my Mama Ames things. Yeah. But I want to get some. That's the other thing I wanted to get, and I didn't get hairspray. I meant to pick up hairspray at Dollar Tree. Jimmy was rushing me, so I didn't get it. But I want to get some of the cattails and try them with hairspray. Though I could try them with the clear lacquer, because I have that in the spray. I don't know. Wow, it's really 56 here in Sydney. So, what was the, what did I try to watch last night? I don't even remember. I didn't make it far in anything. There's something called The Sun on Netflix. Did you see that? I turned it on for a second. I didn't. Hi, VST. 80 in Salt Lake. It's supposed to be a psychological thriller on Netflix. Anybody heard about it? The Sun? Anyone? No one? Someone? No? You haven't? You don't have Netflix? Speaking of sons, have you seen Before the 90 Days that's on this season? Just what Bella Max sends to me in where the guy ate the raw bacon, and I have to catch up on all that stuff. Why is it? Is it good? It's hilarious. Is it really? Hi, my full heart and hands. So anyway, my son's been avoiding my calls, my daughter's calls, the one that's supposed to be. You went to Hobby Lobby, cotton balls. You think they were made of gold? Cotton balls, or did you mean pom poms? It wasn't rare. It was raw. It wasn't even cooked. Oh, the cotton blooms? The cotton blooms? You can get those. Dollar Tree had those. Cotton. Your son's just about to land in New York to see his children who work over there now. His children work over there? You weren't well enough to go with him? Sorry to hear that. Mindhunter Season 2. Crazy, it was raw, yeah. Called Cotton Bowls. Oh, Cotton Bowls. Okay. Okay. Hi, Lacey. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Christo. Hi, Tamlin. Hi, Linda. Yeah, I'm good. Why? I'm freezing. My full heart and hands. It's freezing here. Okay, I'm trying to keep warm. Literally, I am so cold. Hi, MH. I have hot tea here, and I have my hands wrapped around it. That's how cold it is. Face down, I would have known that even if you didn't tell me. I'm really good with names. I connect. So, welcome. First time here, face down. Got an anime character? Electric blanket. 72 degrees in Kansas. Worried look? No, I'm freezing. It's called a frozen look. Called an absolutely frozen look. Hi, whisper to me. You want to use a pseudonym on here, but I don't know how to change it. Don't worry about it. You just have to change it on your Google page, right? I wouldn't worry about it. You'd kill for cold? Well, no wonder you're into true crime. It's been hot and humid there. I thought you're supposed to have a dry heat in Arizona, aren't you? It's not supposed to be humid. Need a sauna or hot tub lake? Your kids are freezing. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. And I did go for my bike ride, but it got so cold. It's 94 there now. That would be lovely. I'm sitting in a big heavy sweatshirt and socks and pants. I don't know. It's probably, they said it might get in the 40s tonight. I don't even want to go there. Okay. You're in Atlanta, warm, but you're heading to New York, New Jersey next week. For what? For business or pleasure? 64 in Columbus, Ohio. That's like what I have on. No, people really think that it's dry heat, but July to September is monsoon season. Carolyn, you look amazing and you smell terrific. Thanks, I use the shampoo. Gee, your hair smells terrific. Good for you, face down. Good places to visit, even on work, even for work. Hey, you go girl. The movie A Tree Grows in Brooklyn was on TCM. You can buy the movie through TCM. It's good. I love the book. It's always been my favorite book. Okay, easy on the doors there, please. What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
Gatorade.
Gatorade?
I'm a bit thirsty now. I'm gone.
Yeah. You work at different hospitals for 2 months at a time? Okay, so what was I saying? I don't even know. Nothing's changed in there since the last time. Oh, you found it. Hi, Sharon. Saw you in Casbats for a little bit today. There she was on for a long time. It was, I guess that's what people. I mean, I had to check out for a little bit. Then I went on a bike ride. Then I came back from the bike ride. She was still on. Then I went and I was like, I had ridden so fast and so far. I felt like sick, like almost like it's not heat exhaustion. It was just exhaustion. So then she's like, go sit down. And then I checked again and she was still on. I'm like, wow, they're going long. 6 hours or something, was it? Yeah. A long time. She dyed her hair. Did she dye her hair all today? Were all those videos today? She got a lot done, even being around for 6 hours online. One time her hair was blonde, then it was the bluish tint that came out green, and then the next time it was like I Love Lucy red. You're going out of your mind. Your dog has blood in his urine. He had some bugs on him, and I sprayed Heart's anti-pest spray, and I'm afraid it has. Well, you think it would have something to do with that? How do you know? Could be a urinary tract infection. Is your dog peeing a lot? Is it a female dog? It's a male dog? Oh dear. What kind of dog? Hi, Sakura. What kind of dog? You commented today, Avery has been on my mind all day. I'm going to pray for him now and everyone that needs a prayer. There are so many. Yeah, it's heard. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you, Peggy Sue. Male Maltese Charles, aka Dirt. Okay, and you're sure it's blood in the urine? Good night, Peggy. If it was a UTI, I could help you. Could the dog have a kidney stone? What was that? Jimmy? Jimmy? Ethan, is Daddy outside in the garage? Oh. There was a flashing light coming from the garage. I'm sure it is. Easy. What are you looking for?
Gatorade.
I don't know. You guys had the Gatorade. Ethan just brought a big bottle in there.
I can't find out which one. Here, I just saw it. Was that it?
Careful.
I need to tell you. Ethan.
When did he start peeing a lot, and when did you spray him? Where are you going?
Probably out there. Where'd you see that flashing light?
I saw in the garage.
Oh, Daddy's out there.
Okay, good.
He's in his car.
It's in his car?
Uh-huh.
Why?
I don't know, he's looking around.
You looking around in there?
Yeah. He did look.
Okay.
Can you open it? Can't
Huh?
open it. Hi,
What is
everybody. Rape Gatorade. The one that I was trying to give you.
You were trying to give it to me? Oh, on my bike ride?
Yeah, I see your bike ride.
It looks blue, not grape.
It's great. I know, but it always looks blue, doesn't it? It's supposed to keep you hydrated.
Keep you hydrated? Okay.
Okay, good night, everybody.
Okay. Please keep me in your prayers. The eye doctor appointment tomorrow goes well. You're really nervous? Of course, Sassy. Okay. Pray for Sassy's eye doctor appointment that it goes well. Who's going to bed? Who's going to bed? Hi, Purple Passion. Okay, so back to my son. He hasn't been answering my calls. He hasn't been answering my daughter's calls. And when he does that, it's because he doesn't want to hear us. Okay, because normally he's like right on and right on. You know, he'll call. Like if he misses my call, he'll call me. So then I go, and I haven't been on Facebook much at all. And he doesn't normally post on Facebook a lot either. He knows what I'm going to say. Yeah, you're right. So he posts a picture of him, listen to this, Danielle, sitting, I guess, in this country club up in Syracuse somewhere, okay? Sitting there saying something like, this is the life, you know. So I guess she's taken him to the country club to accompany her to the country club. They're at the country club together. This woman and my son. This woman that's old enough to be his mother and my son. You have a thing with little boys with glasses? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not like that, Tico. I really am not. I'm not. I know better than that because they're not going. It's going to just make him do the opposite. Yeah, it's Daddy. He's right over here now. Hi, M. Hank. She's being a cougar again. She said, yeah. You would freak out, Anna? And my other son, he's been avoiding my call too because he knows I can get anything out of him. And so he doesn't want to say anything for fear that I will go back and tell my other son, and then they'll have a big thing like, why did you tell Mom? So then he avoids it too. Hi, Andrew Callie. How's your mother doing? She's showing him off as if, yeah. I guess it was like Sunday brunch at the country club. sugar on it. He'll get sick of her and come running. You have that cataract film after cataract remove. Oh, it's easy to remove. It's a phase, yeah. Invite them over. Oh, we have so much in common. I'm just thinking like how that conversation. Oh, my mom has that. Yeah, my mom likes that show too. You remind me of my mom. Oh, my mom was really into their music too, yeah. Oh my gosh, my mom used to watch that. Is that worse, the black floating spot? Stop. So much you could say. My middle daughter, the man she married is controlling and is not meant to be a father. Do they have kids? They aren't talking. You're probably right, VST. Was she in the picture? No, she wasn't. No. Same thing happened to me with my son when he was 18. He's 55 now. He will get over it. Hi, Laura. Was busy going over your daughter's wedding. Oh, with your daughter's wedding, she's married? Congratulations. They can be the next 30-year-old Summit and the 60-year-old girlfriend on 90 Day the other way. Thank you, Angel Kelly. Yeah, but come on, Tico. I mean, he does want kids. You know, he's telling, he's not, he's like, no, he knows this is nothing permanent. Okay, so sometimes they say that's good. We're discussing my son who's 20 something and I don't know what you would call it, with a 49-year-old woman. You wish your middle son would have a girlfriend at all. He's such a hermit, only wants to read and play video games. Well, this one, he tells me he doesn't want to be in any relationship. He's just having a good time. That's what he says. He's up at the country club. I imagine they probably went horseback riding too, maybe after that. Maybe they played a round of golf or something. He likes to play golf. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? She needs someone so young. Oh, what's wrong with her, you mean? I don't know. Your daughter's boyfriend is 5 months younger. She's 18. Fun while it lasts. What did... He's just having a fling before he settles down. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I don't think it's anything that's going to last. That's okay. It looks amazing. Your daughter-in-law's dad moved to Thailand because your daughter-in-law's... Hold on a minute. Your daughter-in-law's dad moved to Thailand because he fell in love with the... Oh, I've got a scoop. My daughter-in-law's dad moved to Thailand because he fell in love with a 30-year-old. He's 57. Your son is a Marine stationed away from home, but thankfully he's not doing anything yet that worries me. It's coming though, I'm sure. Unless you don't know. My 30-year-old son, when 16, had a 15-year-old girlfriend for 2 years. Next thing I know, he was dating the mother. Wow, really? What is it with these kids? Oh, yeah, we're going to do some more crafts. Kristen wants to do the cake in September. And then who else? What's her name? 80s girl wants to do the snow babies in September or October. We have the other one for the Christmas houses or the holiday houses or whatever kind of house you want. The decoupage is Lisa, and I had a question for Lisa. Oh, Lisa. Remember you said you were going to get me a picture of that pineapple so I could see about putting it on a sweatshirt or something? Remember? The teacher here is on the way to trial. Yeah, there was a lot of things I saw about teachers. What's wrong with the mom is the better question. Well, I don't know. Had a couple in the ER. She was 53 and he was 24. Well, that's pretty much what we got here. Oh, Caroline, is she there? Did Caroline, you're telling your story? Oh, can we tell your story? Can I tell you a little synopsis about your story? I have a few. When should I do those? October, we can carve fake pumpkins. Okay. Hi, cowgirl up. Whoop, whoop. Oh yeah, she's being... He's saying some really inappropriate things. She's cut his hair before. He's a longtime customer, and suddenly he just started texting her out of the blue, talking about her feet, offering to pay her for her feet, and just being really outwardly creepy, and then offering to send her pictures of something else on him. And really creepy. Hi Deb, how you doing? Praying for you, Deb, that you get the good results. For 8 years. So yeah, he's like 19. And he's sending her really weird stuff. Oh, I'm just gonna let it be, Laura. Let it play itself out. I mean, let him go to the country club, Eggs Benedict, and all that good stuff. Oh, you got it fixed there? Good. Did you find out what it was, Wildlife? What did you have her blocked? Isn't it weird when you ask family and friends to help, they never offer? Yeah, right? I mean, that's how you know the right ones, I guess. His middle name is Michael. I said, as in Archangel. He's like, I'm not familiar. I'm up front. Full disclosure, I wouldn't date him for a long time. He had to work hard. What are we talking about, Alicia? Mommy, I'm seeing a 29-year-old. But he pursued me big time. Persistent, great listener. When I faced my mortality way too young, I've been in a furious death spiral, I joke. He must be an angel. Huh. Well, how many years apart are you? You have said no several times at Carolyn, and he kept on. I finally blocked him, but even after I said I would go to the police, he kept texting. Yeah. You must have hit the block button on your phone. Sometimes it pops up, fat fingers. Oh, okay. Yeah, it really is odd. She showed me the text. Very odd. Hang on to all the evidence, Caroline, and document everything. You don't have kids or a horse farm. Oh, did someone say it's you? Oh, no, because my son's not 29. He's got a long road ahead, Joanne. By the way, I am 51 in November and friends with his parents. Awful position to be in. Could it be that somebody got his phone and is doing something? If it doesn't sound at all like him, I would think somebody got his phone. You said he's in college. Could somebody, like his roommate, think it's funny? Maybe that guy that met you in the store, could it have been his college roommate or something? When the female is 19 and the male is 44. Yeah. Tell his mama you are 37. Did you ever go for the real older woman there, Tico? But I really related to what you were saying. I would react the same way. You're trying to protect. Yeah, he's not my baby. Luke's my baby. You don't have any stalkers. Michael Torba, I have an upload of my horse ranger running. His hoof was messed up, but doing well. Why am I looking up Michael Tolbert for who's he? Who made the choice to perform a cosmetic? No, they didn't know it was cancer. Jamie Lee, that wouldn't be. If the person has that channel with content, real content, I didn't get a card or cake this year. Oh no. When was your birthday? I would have made you an ice cream cake if you were closer. But it wouldn't travel well, Angel Callie. I'm going to make a cheesecake tomorrow in the Instant Pot because I just got that cheesecake pan for it. I made a video about it, but I didn't. I've got to look up a recipe. You'd much rather have a hot, studly boy than... He's my husband. I sometimes have to use his phone in here. I'm not sure if you subscribed. Not sure if you subscribed. Oh, okay. I asked my mother if I could date older women. She said no. She said to me, only if she's a year older than you. And you always do everything your mother says, right, Tico? Because you're a good boy. All my kids are babies. Yeah. I thought that, but he said only things he would know. He is now in Arizona, so just went to college. Said he felt things for me lately and wish he... Oh boy, what is it? What's going on with these boys? You have had many stalkers. Here you go, girl. I had my mom's baby. Oh, I am a mom's baby and I'm 42. I thought you said you had your mom's baby. I'm like, what? You've had a lot of younger guys hit on you and lie about their age, saying they're older. You feel old to be on state? I didn't get a card help for Angel Kelly. High Darts Cabins. So I don't know what do we have? That cheerleader trial starts September 3rd. We finished up with the that other trial on the consignment shop. The Best Buy thing, did we find out any more of that Best Buy thing? You know, a lady in her late 40s. She was dating a guy in his mid-50s. They moved in together. She had a 19-year-old daughter who stayed on the weekends. He started sleeping with the daughter. All your daughter's guy friends tease the girls that they want to be their new daddy. Oh, their new daddy? They have 2 kids now. The 19-year-old? This took a Jerry Springer. I had... Your daughter just married a boy 9 years older than her. Oh, that's not bad. I was worried when they first started it, but they've been dating 5 years and we adore him. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. Car insurance lady who was 10 years older and was totally hitting on me as we were going through a divorce. Oh. You need to find someone to paint and put flooring in. So do I. Who and how should I look for someone? There is something called Thumbtack. No, really. I found some people on Thumbtack. You got to be careful, though. Don't always go for just the cheapest. Make sure they have good references. Otherwise, you could end up spending a lot more. Ask around if you have a Facebook group in your town for people to give you some references of people that they used for work. And, you know, be careful that they're not trying to swindle you. 20 years older than you, 27, 47. Yeah, I had to change insurance. She was giving me personal call, wanting to hang out. Your nephew married a girl 10 years older. did her best to bite her tongue, but she finally said, "Oh my gosh, Mom, what did you do?" Go to Nextdoor app if you have it in your neighborhood for referrals. Nextdoor app? You had a nurse 10 years younger. That's nothing for a guy 10 years younger. That's okay. Your daughter slept with your ex after I left and they had a baby? How do you get along with your daughter? Are they together? Over 30 years apart. Your daughter and the guy she had a baby with? That's creeptastic.
I need a hummingbird on the front porch.
A what?
A hummingbird.
What do you mean?
Like buzzing around. I want to try and feed it. It's probably going to die.
Oh, where is it?
Well, I don't know. Now I just went back out there and looking for it. I thought we had a lot of it.
We do have bottles. Don't we know we have bags of it? Don't we have it in
I
the...
know we had bags, but I saw a bottle of liquid.
Oh my gosh, you've got to get it.
I know.
Oh no.
It might be. I don't know. Maybe one of the should have got open.
Why would it be out at this time of night?
Huh?
Why would it be out this time of night?
What is he doing out there?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the thing.
Well,
Probably got lost.
well, see, give him. Go see if you can go get him.
I'm trying to find some food. Live.
Well, I know, but get the.
Can't live too long. Let me see if there's some down here.
You told her it was family error. She called. You finally made it. Hey, Principessa, how are you? He said, yeah. He said hummingbird. Yes. Did you find any?
No, I'm just gonna make some with the powder stuff.
Yeah, just make some. But you gotta go. You should go get it in the butterfly net or something. It's probably.
I don't know if I can.
Sometimes they come and eat right off right out of your hand with the little thing.
I mean, I think like time is of the essence.
Okay, well, so make some stuff quick.
Right? Yeah. Let me get a picture here.
But how's he gonna see? Miranda slept with her mom's. Get that flashlight, Jimmy, and find that baby hummingbird. MH, I love Nextdoor. I give a lot of free stuff. Nextdoor, I've never heard Nextdoor. Hi, Kai. Jimmy, I thought you said time is of the essence.
I know, so I'm thinking.
What are you doing? Just mix it up. It's not hard.
Sorry.
What do you-
My folder.
You're gonna use what?
Let me see. I need a picture with a lid on it, right? I guess I'll use any picture. Right?
Just don't worry about it. Just come on. Just do the ratio. I didn't watch the Sean Foley trial. No. A hummingbird situation. Hummingbird.
This is oil. I wanna get the
Oriole. It'll be the same thing.
Yeah, but how come they didn't eat it last night?
Time is of the essence, and he's.
I can't find it.
Jimmy, just come on now. Just the Oriole is the same. It's the same stuff. Even sugar water is great. Carol Clark said so. Come on. I don't know. That's why we're worried about it. You know, it really is him. He unsubscribed. He by accident and resubscribed.
Yeah. Luke, me and Luke were browsing food stuff.
So is raw honey and warm water?
Huh?
No, I'm just reading. Hey, Charlie Duck. Hi, Lori. And his earthbound spirit hummingbirds can fly at night. I don't know. He hears it out there. It's probably a bat. Don't be a perfectionist. Yeah, that hummingbird rescue. You should get the poor little guy in the butterfly net.
Yes?
Yeah.
I can't believe I heard.
They come, I've seen they come right into your hand. You probably need some stuff. Everyone should be able to download the app next door and then, yeah, not where I live. Yeah, they did, Kai. They got the chat sorted out. Yeah, look at this. That's why I said it. If you did it, and he's like, no, I unsubscribed and then resubscribed. I just can't believe it's still on here. What are you looking for now?
Clogged.
Oh, Jimmy, it's clogged. Just put some boiling hot, put that hot water, it'll take any clog right out of it. Okay. Did you get it?
No, not the one. I got 3 of them.
Okay, well, all right.
If hot water comes on, I'll do it.
Hey, Lisa H. Yeah, I used to cook it on the stove too, but okay, Jimmy, the poor thing. Let's
I know, sorry.
shake a leg here. Oh my God.
That'll be enough for him.
Okay. Do you remember what happened with Ashton Kutcher? Yeah, I know, right? I know, yeah, I know, absolutely. And I said that all along, Sonia, that was going to happen because he was going to want to have kids. To go and find this great... You're still not home yet? Oh my goodness. What if Carolyn's pregnant? You never met a guy named Jim that you didn't like? Fly home Wednesday. How long have you been gone? That's a long time. I know, a little harsh on the ASMR. Are all the parents out there that long? That's a long time, right? That's amazing. Very aggressive. Do they have something like that? They probably do, right? Very aggressive ASMR. And you left that kitten in the kitten palace all this time? It's not even going to remember you. Well, she arrived almost a month early. Nothing was set up for her, so I had to do everything. What if she didn't have you, though? What if you couldn't take off that much time? What would have happened? Where's Daddy? Did he get it?
Doctor, no, he can't find it yet.
She would have been screwed. What?
Go look outside that window, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just keep looking.
Okay, well, I can't just keep looking because I...
Keep your finger just looking.
Just knock on it when you're ready. You know, let me look. Hope it's not an owl. I would love a little owl, a little snow owl. You picked a good one, and hi, Karen McCann. Speaking of owls, I saw one. What was it doing in your yard? It is so cold tonight. Okay, you tune in then, face down. Thanks for coming in. I was going to start a fire in the fireplace and sit in front of there for the live. It was so cold. It's so cold. You missed your ostrich? You wish you could send a picture? Your 8-pound dachshund is sleeping on the back of your 45-pound cattle dog. That's funny. It's roasting there? I'm going to have to bust my butt and hope I can get last hay cut. Wow. What?
I'll read outside that window. And I go out there and look, okay?
Okay. I told you to knock on it. It's so cold here. Karen again. Who what Miss saying she has not been anyone heard about him? No, Kai. I wonder if it really was a hummingbird that he heard at night. Oh, you're back. You're back in time. Sorry. I'll close it. According to my neighbor, a lot of people find hurt baby squirrels. Oh, I want one. Your neighborhood app? They're telling you that? Well, I want a flying squirrel. What happened? Yeah, Ashley, watch it. It's very good. What happened? Hello? Luke?
Me?
Yeah, what do you think I'm talking to?
What?
What happened?
I haven't answered yet.
Oh.
I'll just eat this first. Like, okay. come there once I go out the door.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right.
I'm out the door.
All right. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. Okay. We have owls. Oh my gosh. You have owls, they're called moorporks. As they hoot, moorpork. I don't know why I'm sneezing. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Okay, I'm okay. It's not freezing. So, okay, so what else is going on? I have the tea cart thing that's driving me crazy. Thank you. I have a video about it. If it doesn't work out for me tomorrow, I'm just gonna go off into the lake. Then we pull it out with the magnet and look like we found something really good. You've had your son we have the opposite. Most of the times you can't even see our kids' Halloween costumes. My older kids especially. Younger kids have lucked out. It hasn't been that cold, but they had to wear like parkas over their Halloween costumes. I feel for you, Mommy. I have hypothyroid, anemic, autoimmune, like allergies. The more you... Oh, really? I'm not hypoglycemic. My anemia is, I think it's taken care of. I don't know what antiphospholipid. Yeah, I don't know what that. Good night, Caroline. Yeah, pray for you. Yeah, tomorrow. About the feet? Okay. News said over the warm months, when the no, that was Ethan. Everybody, that was about the rocks, when he said that if someone said if you had a 40-year-old man and he's going to die, or you'd have to throw those rocks back in the lake, that Dan would say, let the 40-year-old man die. That was Ethan. Oh, I can't have my air conditioner. It's freezing in here.
No.
What happened?
Fine.
You can't find him? But did you
He's
hang
in that tree right there. That tree with the purple.
flowers, the hibiscus?
Yeah, that's where he would.
Did you hang the thing around there?
I hung it by the other one. Maybe I'll go put it down by that. Luke, come down and help me real quick. I'll hand it down to you, and I'll walk over.
It's getting comfy in Texas. No, it was the video from earlier in the summer with the okay. 35 people drowned where? Wait, what's Janelle saying? Not one of those boat accidents like the last, what was that horrible one last year in Pennsylvania? Remember that, the riverboat or something? And we were actually supposed to go on one of those, and it wasn't that one, but it was like that in Pennsylvania. It wasn't in Pennsylvania, the one that was in Mississippi or something, right? But then we were supposed to go on one in Pennsylvania, and they canceled it because of all the flooding Pennsylvania had last year. Oh, Father, I'm good. I'm good. How did they drown? Oh, 35 people drowned okay, got you. I thought it was, remember that boat accident last year? It was horrible. I forget what kind of boat was it? There goes, that's the Roomba. The duck boat, right? The duck boat. What's going on? What's up? Did you find it?
No, I stand up on the poles to put the hummingbird thing way up there. I would stand up.
Right by it.
What?
I put the feeder right where the
No,
is that a
it's
hibiscus? Is that what
yes.
that is?
Yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
real. It's not a Roomba. It's a Westie. Riptides.
And you lock that door right there?
No.
Yeah, sliding door. You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Excuse me, I gotta lock the door.
I didn't just leave the house with this.
Hi, Ramblers.
I don't know why you didn't just grab it when you heard it.
It was up high, flying around. Like, first I thought it was one of those fake ones, you know, the moth ones that sound like a.
You sure it was a hummingbird?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure. I saw the profile of it. I go, wow, that's a hummingbird. You know, he was just kind of lost.
Did you have lights on out there?
Yeah, I had the lights on, and it was like almost sounded like a huge bee, like buzzing around, banging into the siding. So came in to get some food for it. I know.
What?
I stuck on the wall there.
Oh no! Don't do that. You shouldn't do that. You're gonna ruin the paint.
No.
Yes, you are. You're gonna make a big spot
I
on
don't
it.
think so.
Yes, you are. That's silly.
I doubt it. I'd be willing to bet I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. It's cold. It probably went in to get warm.
But I want to eat. I think I want to eat ice.
Why would you eat ices? It's freezing.
I know. It's not freezing to me, but it will be after I eat these.
My daughter was really ill. She had an iron. Back to normal. Oh no, my iron's okay now. I'm always white. I can tell my iron's okay because I can bike 6 miles again. You're drinking ice water? Marriage date. It makes you not want to swim? Oh, don't let anything make you not want to swim. Just swim well. Oh, on riptides? Well, go in a lake. You're not going to have a riptide. Oh, yeah. My daughter's like a milk bottle. I swear to you. Like, at least I get tan on my arms and stuff when I'm in. My daughter, she's like a milk bottle. I'm like, Jimmy is the king of the castle. Yeah, sure. Okay, so let's see what's new in the news, because let's see if we heard anything more about the Best Buy case. I'm curious to see what the heck that guy did. What's the matter? You don't know? Let's see if there's anything new on that. Anybody hear from Boca? Oh wait, here's something. Boca's woman's murder draws scrutiny. Okay, what else? We heard the 911 call. I'm trying to look for something. I want to find out about that guy. Okay, here's one. Let me see.
I'll just get this one.
Um, mm-mm. What? What? Oh, no, thank you. I just can't believe they don't have anything about what he was really on. Didn't they have to do some drug testing? All right, let's see what else is new in any of the true crime stuff. There was a, oh yeah, I did hear about some, this is quite the triangle. The stepfather, the biological father, and the biological mother of a 15-year-old, they tortured and held captive her 15-year-old boyfriend that they found in her bedroom, and they tortured him for like 30 minutes, and then he ran to the police. This was in California. Did anyone hear this? Let's see what's here. Hold on. Oh, okay. You guys know that that man was put to death, Larry Swearingen, in Texas. I thought that was in Florida. I thought he was killed in Florida. Is it Texas? I thought they said Florida. Police, an underground investigation, found a trafficking scheme involving Chinese immigrants brought to Montgomery County. You know about that? Prosecutors who covered up a Massachusetts drug lab scandal now face bar discipline. Oh, did you hear about the Alexandria Alley Koshtiel, the old Mississippi college student who was murdered by our classmate Brandon Thiesfeld? You heard that one? What about this one? Oh, he was convicted. Oh, remember this guy, the 34-year-old Princeton graduate who allegedly murdered his father after he cut off his allowance? Well, he was convicted. Thomas Gilbert Jr., then 34 years ago, shot his father in the head. Here, let me get his picture here. Remember this guy? Hold on. I remember him. It started with a cut to his allowance. Prosecutor said, then 30-year-old Thomas Gilbert Jr. fatally shot his 70-year-old father in the head hours after his already tightened weekly money was decreased to $300, according to Manhattan District Attorney's Office. 4 years later, on Friday, A jury convicted the Princeton graduate on 1 count of murder in the second degree and 2 counts of criminal possession of a weapon, the district attorney said. They rejected the defense's argument that Gilbert was insane at the time he killed his father and was therefore innocent. As the trial stretched over several weeks, the prosecution painted a picture of a privileged son who attended a string of elite schools and spent his parents' money on golf and country clubs without holding a job. Gilbert relied on as much as $1,000 a week from his parents. That's like another motto. The district attorney said, and they said that emails displayed in court showed Gilbert asking multiple times for money and sending his mother overdue bills for thousands of dollars. The defendant rejected hard work. Oh boy. Instead, preferring an easy life handed to him on a silver platter. Manhattan Assistant District Attorney Craig Ortner said at trial, according to the press, the defense meanwhile pointed to Gilbert's documented history of mental illness stretching back to 2004, the first time the defendant got treatment, but not the first time trouble surfaced. Defense attorney Arnold Levine told the Washington Post prior to the verdict he did not immediately respond to a request for comment after the jury's announcement. Gilbert faces up to life in prison for the murder. Sentencing is set for August. He was exonerated on an additional charge of criminal possession of forgery devices. The elder Thomas, a managing partner at a New York hedge fund, raised the idea of decreasing his son's allowance in 2014, a few months after Gilbert bought a gun. The district attorney also said the defendant made searches in the fall for 2014, the sites discussing check forgery, and more ominously for hireakiller.com and findahitman.com. Great. On January 4th, 2015, the district attorney said not long after the father decreased the allowance to $300, Gilbert killed his father in his family's apartment and left him on the bedroom floor, the gun on the dead man's chest, according to the complaint document. His mother, Shelley Gilbert, testified that she discovered the elder Gilbert minutes after her son asked her to get him some food. Oh my gosh. In her call to 911 heard in court, Shelley Gilbert said the killer was her son. He is nuts. I remember this so well. He is nuts, but I didn't know he was this nuts, she told authorities on the call. The question of Gilbert's sanity is at the heart of the case, as the defense agrees the defendant shot his father. Despite his record of academic achievement, Levine said at trial, Gilbert began to struggle mentally in college. Nobody wanted to look at him. That background, those looks, that schooling, and say he could be mentally ill, Levine said, according to the press. Nobody wanted to think about it. The defendant's former therapist said at trial she had recommended he get tested for paranoid schizophrenia leading up to the killing, and noted her client did not work while she saw him for several years. The therapist also said Gilbert failed to take his medications. The prosecution brought an expert of its own to counter the claim of insanity, forensic psychiatrist Jason Hirschberger. After examining details of the case and Gilbert's medical records, he testified he did not believe the defendant was insane because at the time of the alleged crime, he was lucid enough to try to evade authorities, for example, by placing the gun as if Thomas Sr. had shot himself and by turning off location tracking on his phone and after leaving his family's apartment. In my opinion, anyone who attempts to conceal his behavior around a crime does so because they're aware of what they're doing is wrong, Hirschberger said. Levine, on the other hand, said that Hirschberger's testimony was baseless because he had not interviewed the defendant or others who knew him. Gilbert has refused to cooperate with his own lawyers and the experts they have found, according to Levine, who said Shelley Gilbert hired him. The prosecution's expert was able to reach an opinion anyway, even though the defense expert who tried to meet with Thomas Jr. 6 times couldn't reach an opinion because the client wouldn't speak with her, Levine said. Hirschberger did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office declined to comment beyond confirming basic facts of the case. Gilbert, now 34, is being held in Rikers Island. Oh, wow, that's got to be fun for him. He did not appear for much of the trial, Levine said, although he was present for concluding arguments Wednesday. Oh, here's a good one. Dairy Queen burgers are not made of human flesh. A county coroner is forced to confirm. What in South Carolina? Oh my gosh. A federal raid on a South Carolina location of the fast food restaurant sparked a bizarre conspiracy theory. That sounds lovely. So, I just want to see one thing if I can get the... Where is the 911 call for this? Let's see here. Trying to see if this is it. No. But wait, I've got another picture where I think he's changed a bit since being in Rikers. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Hang on. Hold on a second. I do have it.
911, where's the emergency?
It's at 20 Beekman Place.
20 Beekman Place.
20 Beekman Place, zip code 10022.
What are your cross streets?
50th and 51st.
Are you in apartment or private house?
8D as in David.
David, on what floor?
8th.
What's the emergency today, ma'am?
My husband is, I think, dead.
Okay.
Please rush.
Connect you to EMS. Do not hang up, okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
That's 8731.
8731-2548. Valid location, Manhattan. Caller is on the line.
Hello.
Okay, look, caller, is the ambulance for you or for somebody else?
It's for my husband.
Is he awake?
He's dead, I think.
How old is he, ma'am?
He's 60. He just turned 70.
70. Okay, there's somebody there with you?
No, just him and me.
And he's not breathing.
What? I don't think so. I can't get a pulse.
Okay. Stay with me one moment. Okay, that's at 20 Beekman Place, apartment 8D as in David, in the borough of Manhattan, correct?
Yes. How long will you be?
All right, I've already got the call out. All right, they'll be there quickly. You're getting firemen, the police, and the EMS.
Thank you.
And that's near East 50th Street and also near East 51st Street, correct?
It's just east of First Avenue. It's Beekman Place is east of First Avenue between 50th and 51st.
And your callback is 212-759-02.
That's correct.
All right, I'd like to give you instructions on how to do chest compressions until the ambulance gets there.
Okay.
All right, is he on the floor?
Yes.
He's on the floor, okay. I want you to open up his shirt.
He's wearing a turtleneck.
All right, in which case, if you could kneel next to his chest. Okay.
Yes.
Is there somebody you could call to help you out, or?
No.
Okay. Kneel next to his chest, put your left hand on the center of his chest.
Yes.
Just above the, the middle of his chest. Put your second hand on top of the first.
Yes.
All right?
I have to put you on speaker. Hang on.
Just be careful. Don't hang up, okay?
Hello?
Okay, I'm still here, ma'am.
Hang on. Hello?
I'm still here.
Okay. I'm pressing down. I've been watching
Okay.
emergency shows, like hospital shows.
I understand. Keep your elbows straight. Use the weight of your upper body to
I think
put...
he's been dead. He's been shot.
He's been shot?
Yes.
Okay, are you still willing to try to do,
I'm doing compressions now.
okay. Keep your elbows straight and push down to approximately 1 inch to 2 inches. And we want to keep it at about 100 compressions per minute.
Okay.
Okay, count out with me if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 1.
Can I need to stop a minute to tell the door to let them in?
Yeah.
This isn't helping, I don't think.
Arrow,
86,
did he say he was shot or shock?
shots.
S-H-O-T?
That's what it sounded like to me.
Okay, now that gives me a different code now.
So where are you? So you at the hospital right now? You have to speak to administration and
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, if you can continue with the compressions,
So
ma'am.
they give you the
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready, I'm doing it.
Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You still doing it, ma'am?
Yep.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Doing good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3.
How long before they'll be here?
It's a top priority call, ma'am. They'll be there as soon as possible.
Which is roughly?
I couldn't give you an exact time, but you get the first available units, and they're already en route.
I hear sirens, maybe that's...
Probably them. Keep with the compressions if you can.
Can I ask for a question, Arrow?
What's that?
Can I ask for a question?
Yes,
Hello, ma'am. You said your husband was shot?
yes.
How long ago?
Probably 10, 15 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, maybe.
10 minutes ago he was shot?
Maybe 15.
By whom?
My son, who was nuts. But I didn't know he was this nuts.
One moment, please.
Continue with the compressions, ma'am. 1,
I am.
2, and 3, and 4,
I'm not doing anything.
and 7, and
It's a gunshot wound to the head.
He was shot to his head?
In years.
Is your son there?
No. I had no idea he was this nuts. You know, the sirens are getting closer.
What was he wearing? Can you tell me what was he wearing?
What?
Is he black, white, or Hispanic, your son?
No, he's white, Caucasian.
What was he wearing?
And probably jeans. He's 6'3". blue eyes, light brown hair.
I need you to keep on with compression, ma'am.
I am.
Okay, you can go ahead, Arrow.
1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 11, 12 and 13 and 14 and 15, 16 and 17.
I think I hear their engines outside.
Keep going till they come in.
Yeah, this is doing no good whatsoever.
Don't know until they get there. 2 and 3 and keep his blood moving in his body. It's important.
Can I give you my son's address?
Basic.
Yes, Arrow, you can go ahead.
I'm not sure, but I think it's 450 West 18th Street. But I'm not positive. It's on West 18th Street, near the High Line.
460?
450, maybe I'd have to look it up.
450 West 18th Street?
18th Street.
And that's in Manhattan?
Yes. But I'm not sure about the 450.
Okay. Okay, you can go ahead, Arrow.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
So they're here. I have to open up the door. Hang on. Okay, the lock on the door is on, so it will open. It's not locked. The latch is open. Where are they?
You see your people on scene?
They're en route, Arrow. They're en route.
Okay.
Yes. There's somebody downstairs. I can see them from my window. But they're not up here yet. They should be.
Probably getting the gear together.
Oh.
Continue,
I am, but it's, it's a lost cause, I'm afraid. Where are they? Oh. There are 3 vehicles outside and they still aren't here. Hello?
I hear you. I'm sending messages.
Here they are. Come in.
Take care.
Thanks, Arrow. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, so yeah, that's distressing. All right, so and then I just saw another story that, did you hear this one? Where did I just see it? Ohio mom convicted of allowing 2-year-old, here, let me get this one up. Okay, so it says, Ohio mom convicted of allowing 2-year-old daughter to freeze to death unleashes F-bomb barrage during her sentencing. The mother of a 2-year-old girl who died from hypothermia last winter after the tot wandered outside their Ohio apartment wasn't going to be hauled off to jail without a fight. After Judge Allison McCarthy ordered Tiara Williams to spend the next 18 months behind bars, the mournful mom began screaming up a storm while being handcuffed. "That is so effed up," shouted Williams. Her mother, Angela Williams, responded from the gallery, "Stop, Tiara." And then she said, "I'm so effing mad," yelled the convicted mother while being led out of the courtroom. Her boyfriend, Darian Parker, was sentenced to 2 years in prison after pleading guilty to child endangerment charges last November. Williams, 23, had left daughter Winter Parker with the girl's father when she went out February 2nd, 2018. But when she returned home 2 hours later, she found the little girl frozen on the porch. Despite being rushed to a nearby hospital, Winter, who hadn't been wearing warm clothing or a coat, died from severe hypothermia. Temperatures were between 12 degrees and 19 degrees that fateful day, according to AccuWeather. Prosecutors say the 25-year-old father lost track of Winter, while Tiara Williams had been out with their 4-year-old son. A neighbor of the couple claimed she had taken Williams' children home on several occasions. It's a very sad situation. It literally broke my heart. Now, I am really confused here, okay? I'm trying to figure this out. The mother of the two, okay. Her boyfriend, Parker, is the father. It says Williams, 23, had left her daughter with the girl's father, which would be Parker, Darian Parker. Okay? So why would, okay, I'm confused. Is anybody else confused on this one? Anyone else confused on this? If she left her daughter with the father and then came home and found the child frozen on the porch, why was she? Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. The dad didn't check, but how was she charged? I'm very confused on this. I don't know. That's very odd. I don't really get that. It said she left the girl with her father and then came back and found her frozen, and then they rushed her to the hospital. Did she message her baby? Unless they had been in trouble before. Probably for leaving the girl with him. I'm confused on this case. Does anybody know this case in Ohio? I mean, there's been crazy things that have happened, like where someone's 3-year-old got out during the night, a horrible thing, and went along the road and froze to death. And those parents weren't charged criminally because it's a tragic accident. So, I don't know. I mean, something must be going on much more here. Well, Kathy, when you live in a really cold climate, you have to go out sometimes at 0 degrees. But it says she left him with her. She probably left her on the porch. I don't know. That doesn't... Let me see if I can find anything else. Tiara Williams. All right, let's see. It said that they pled guilty to child endangering. Let me see what this one says first. Let's see. The parents of an Akron toddler pleaded guilty Thursday to felony child endangerment in connection with the death of their 2-year-old who was found outside unresponsive and alone on a bitter cold February day. Tiara Williams, 22, and Darian Parker, 24, each face up to 3 years in prison. Summit County Common Plea Judge Allison McCarthy is scheduled to sentence each of them on December 7th. Before accepting their guilty pleas Thursday, McCarthy warned the couple that under Ohio law, the guilty plea will also boost any future child endangerment charge against either to a felony, even if the circumstances would normally qualify as a less serious misdemeanor. Neither parent has spoken publicly since February 2nd when Williams found their daughter, Winter Parker, unconscious outside the family's Willow Run apartments near the Goodyear air dock and called 911. She's frozen, William told the dispatcher. Williams, who was pregnant at the time, told police she left Winter with Parker for about 2 hours while she was out with their 4-year-old son. Parker apparently lost track of Winter on a day when Akron's temperatures never rose above 19 degrees. Police had been called about the couple's care of their children before Winter's death, and neighbors told police the couple left Winter and her brother, ages 1 and 3, alone in a playground or a parking lot. Okay, but I still don't get it, because that day, if she left him, I don't get that. I don't know. She called 911 too. I don't know. It's weird. Here's one other one. Let me just see here.
Developing now, Justice
Oh wait, here's the
Kennedy
911
closer
call.
for a
Hold on a
toddler
minute.
who froze to death.
Here, let me see.
Hi, I'm a hacker, and your office may have great cyber...
911, location emergency.
Oh my God!
Hold on, take a deep breath. What's going on there?
Oh my God!
I'm sorry, what?
Oh my God! It's not breathing!
Your daughter's not breathing? Oh, ma'am, did she take something?
No, she was outside. She had, she left. She left outside. She was at a purple. She's frozen. And she...
Ma'am, we have somebody on the way, okay? How old is your daughter? Okay, take a deep breath. Did she take something?
Stop.
She had eyes closed. She's not responding to me.
Okay, ma'am, how old is your daughter?
She is 12.
Okay.
She's 12. She's frozen. She's
How old did you say she was? You said she's 2? Okay, what happened to her?
She went outside.
She went outside?
Yes. Yes. Please,
Ma'am, can you bring her back inside?
she's inside. She's inside. She's inside.
Okay, I need you to put her on her back. Lay her flat on her back, on the floor, and remove any pillows. You said what the? Okay, listen. Is there anything in her mouth? Are you able to get her mouth open?
It is open.
Okay. All right, can you turn her on her side and make sure there's no fluid or anything in her mouth?
Okay. Okay. Get her outside. Move.
And you said, how long was she outside?
I have no idea.
Okay. Ma'am, this is what I need you to do. I need you to place your hand on her forehead and the other hand underneath her neck. You're going to carefully tilt the head back. You're going to pinch her nose closed and completely cover her mouth with your mouth and then blow 2 regular breaths into the lungs. I need you to do this. You're doing great, okay? Keep going. Honey, did you feel them go in and out?
Huh?
Did you feel the breath go in and out? Ma'am, I need you to answer me. Did you feel the air go in and out?
Yes.
Okay. All right, listen carefully. I'm going to tell you how to do chest compressions, okay? Place the heel of your hand on the breastbone in the center of the chest, right between the nipples. Just one. Okay?
Okay.
You're going to push down 2 inches with only the heel of one hand touching the chest. You're going to pump the chest hard and fast at least 30 times, which is at least twice per second. You're going to make sure the chest comes up all the way. Okay? Tell me when you've gotten that far.
She's foaming out the nose.
Honey, listen to me. Turn her to her side and wipe all that out.
Okay.
Okay?
Stop.
Put her back on her back.
Okay, she's on her back.
Okay, do you see her chest going up and down? Honey, listen.
She's not breathing. No, I don't know.
Okay, all right. Okay, listen to me. Can you put your ear next to her mouth?
I don't hear nothing.
Okay, all right, this is what we're going to do. I need you to go ahead, and I'm going to tell you how to pump her chest, okay? Go ahead and give her 2 breaths, then 30 pumps. Then 2 breaths, then 30 pumps, okay?
Okay.
And just one heel of your hand in between the breastbone and the center of the chest, right between the nipple.
Ma'am,
Honey, I need you to do it. You're doing very well, okay? Honey, we're already, we're already on the way. We've been on the way. Honey, I need you to listen to me. You are doing great. Keep going, okay? Honey, just go ahead. Keep giving her. You're going to do 2 breaths and 30 pumps. I need you to keep going, sweetie. You're doing very well. Can you give her the 2 breaths and the 30 pumps?
Yes, I'm putting on her nose.
Okay, honey, just go ahead. If it's in her mouth, turn her to her side and wipe it out. You're gonna put her back on her back, tilt her head back, put one hand on her forehead, the other one underneath her chin. Give her the 2 breaths, then the 30 pumps with the one hand. Ma'am, you're doing well. Keep going, okay?
They're right behind the head.
Yes. Nope, not behind the head. On the forehead. No. You're going to put one on the forehead, one underneath her chin.
Okay.
You're going to pinch her nose closed with your one hand, and then open her mouth and give her 2 breaths.
So pinch her nose and give her 1 in a breath?
2 breaths. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. You're going to help her breathe. Honey, now put your hand in between the nipples on the breastbone. One hand. Your dominant hand is fine.
Okay.
Okay? You're going to pump the chest 30 times. I need you to count out loud.
Oh my God, I don't know.
Go ahead, keep going. I need you to pump, okay? I need you to count with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
It's steady coming out. It's steady coming out. When I plug it in her stomach, it's coming out.
That's totally fine. Keep going, okay? Okay, give her the 2 breaths. Go back and give her 2 breaths, then the 30 pumps. You need to keep going.
I can't open.
Tilt her head back. Keep going, you're doing very well.
Is this stuff supposed to come out?
Yes, ma'am. Keep going. I need you to wipe it out of her mouth. Scoop it out if you need to. Turn her on her side.
I can't get her teeth open.
Okay. All right. What I need you to do is tilt her head back, give her 2 breaths, go back to the 30 pumps.
It's not doing.
Honey, keep going. 2 breaths and 30 pumps. Count out loud with me, okay? Ready? Are you ready to do the pump?
Yes, I'm pumping.
Okay, keep going.
I'm pumping. Well,
Honey, we are on the way.
Oh my God. This
Okay,
is not
go back.
responding.
Okay, listen to me. Go back to the 2 breaths, then the 30 pumps.
January is National Mentoring Month.
That's
If you've been
it.
lucky-
I don't know. I mean, it's very sad.
I switched from
It
dog.
seemed the mother was
I switched from Ram.
trying to do something. I mean, I don't know. I think that's a very strange case, like I said, because there's been people who, I don't know. Maybe they have a record of neglect. I think somebody said the Bee Gees, Sarah. Staying Alive? No, I think the dad was there, and I don't know. It's just very odd. Yeah, I don't get. She was shopping, and yeah, so But how do we know she left her outside, Jessica? He said he accepted full responsibility. If not her, the father did. Yeah, they were both sentenced. I don't know, Wildlife. What did he get? He got, what did it say? Let me see. She got 18 months and he got 2 years. Prosecutors asserted that the 25-year-old father lost track of Winter while Tiara Williams had been out with their 4-year-old son. I don't get it. I don't get it. Florida woman accused of fatally stabbing her husband was once his stepdaughter? Okay. These stories, they say, babysitter screamed, "I don't work for free," before stabbing Bronx mom in front of her children. Oh, this is, autopsy found that the Maryland couple visiting the Dominican Republic died of respiratory failure and pulmonary edema. All these stories. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right. Yeah, I don't understand. I'm going to try to look into that a little more. What happened? There is a lot of times a little kid can go away for a minute and you just get out of, I mean, any parent will tell you it's like 1 minute, but he didn't realize in how many hours? I just don't understand why she was charged. because I said there was a very tragic case over here where a child died. They found her on the side of the road. She either got out in the very early morning hours, got out, and the parents, everybody was still asleep, and they, but there was nothing that none of them were charged. It was a horrible tragedy. There was another case where two little kids, I think they were 2 and 4, in Pennsylvania, were walking around, and the parents didn't even know that they were gone, and they were sleeping, I think. And then the kids didn't die, but there were charges there of all you have to say is that the police had been called prior about the kids being left alone, then they should have been charged. Oh my gosh, Evie, the same thing to me. With my first 2 were, my parents lived just, where the other houses. One time, my son and I, he was 6 at the time, he was helping me put the slide on the swing set, and the 3-year-old was right there. I turned to get a screw, he was gone. He had hightailed it right down to my mom's and was knocking on the door to see the dog in a second, and I was going like a lunatic, couldn't figure out where he went. And yeah, it's crazy. And then the next time, I forget, he was, I think, same age, maybe a little bit younger, so maybe that was or was no, I think it was exactly the same time. It was a horrible time, so I put the alarm on this house that it was horrible. I just come home with my daughter, we all came home. They thought she had mono. It wasn't mono. She was only like 6, 7 years old. I got her set up on the couch. I go to look for my 3-year-old. He's gone again, right? I'm freaking out. My neighbor calls me, and this is a lady that lived next door. I mean, I grew up with this woman. She goes, Carolyn, I have Michael here. I said, oh my gosh. She goes, I saw him going down the street, and he went to your mom's. And he was knocking on the door, but my mother wasn't home. And I'm just like, what in the world, right? And you feel like the worst possible parent. It wasn't freezing then, no. But still, in 1 second, we are so lucky they're okay. But I mean, my sister had a similar thing happen around 3 years old. She lived in a condominium at the time in Virginia, and she was getting something done, and her 3-year-old went flying out the door and was up at like the mailboxes where they get the mail in, all the mailboxes, and she was freaking out. Almost every parent I know has some kind of story like that. You put sensors on all the doors and the windows. We had 2 and that was the only way. Yeah, and right after that, I freaked so much. Right? Because it was spring too, and I was like, after that second time, when I freaked, and listen to what I did. It was like 1 second, I was screaming, where's Mike? And I didn't even look in the house fully because I was so freaked out. I thought he went down by the lake, right? So that's how our house became Fortnite. So I had all the neighbors. I was running with socks on. All I had were socks, and I was running from this house to the other house, down to the dock. You know those bottles in the lake, right? I thought one of those was him. I almost jumped in the lake in early April because I thought it was him. I freaked the heck out after I made sure I didn't see anything in the lake or anything that looked like it was disturbed. I ran back to the house to check, and you know where he was? He was standing in the bathtub going, shall we? Shall we? But I couldn't waste time checking the house because I was so shell-shocked after the last time that he went down there. I was freaking out, and my other neighbor's like, she found him in the house. They thought, like, I couldn't even talk about the incident without like breaking down for almost a year. Okay, so when I hear things like this, I think like I was a good mother and things like that. So that was it. We called the alarm company, and we had chimes put on every single door. And I mean, I don't just mean like a little ding ding. We had like a siren that would go 2 revolutions, and anytime we would forget that it was on and we'd open the door and it would do that, everybody on the lake would scream, Michael got out again. But it wasn't really me, it was just one of us. And I've never lost that, because when Luke was a baby, you wouldn't believe this one. Ethan was in preschool, and Luke and I were in the family room, and I look around and I can't find Luke, and I'm freaking out because he was around the same, like 3, he might have even been closer to 4, right? It happens in a second. And again, that whole hysteria came over me, and I couldn't even function. And I was like, what? And my son Ray was here, right? So I was screaming, Ray. And of course he is like 22 at the time, right? Thinking like, what, Mom? And I'm like, I can't find Luke. I can't find him. We've got to go. We've caught. And I was shaking. He's like, Mom, stop it. And I'm like, he could have drowned in the lake, right? I'm running around like a lunatic. Guess where he was? We had one of those little inside trampolines with the handle, right? That he went under it and fell asleep. And again, I couldn't bother checking the house, and I was like freaking. You got clothes out of the dryer, you turned around, and he was gone. We know right away they are gone. This little girl was right on the porch, which tells you he never checked. Yeah, it's only, yeah, but Luke was under the trampoline. My son, like, I'm like, you don't understand. Parents are watching. So every time I hear something like that, I'm thinking like, well, wow. She was pulling her little pink suitcase. Oh my goodness. Who was that, Two-Scooter? Your 6-year-old grandson and his 5-year-old aunt walked down the high. Oh my goodness. See what I mean? You found your teenage son asleep in the closet. You had so many people. You found your son on top of the refrigerator after I left the kitchen to put away folded. He was a climber. Yeah, things like that really do happen. I watch my kids. Well, it happens in a second. Oh my gosh. Your 2-year-old also left the house, and he was ringing my doorbell but couldn't see a person, so I went back to put my makeup on, and again the doorbell, so finally I opened the door. Right? Just, yeah, it's crazy. We put locks on top of the door. I did the deadbolts on the top of the door too, but that wasn't enough. This is bio CPS ordered as amount of prior neighbors, they got involved. CPS gave a good. Not the first time these kids got out and wandered around on their own. Neighbors called the police. We put sensors on them. Your husband and you were driving to church. 2-year-old boy pushing parents. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, called the parents. They didn't know they were gone. They were sleeping. See, that happened to 2 kids. Amazing we were all still alive with lots of panicking over our kids. Yeah, I mean, you went to look around the side and looked up, and she was in the pool. I jumped up and got her out. She fell and landed on her back. And what happened, Danielle? My youngest was with me in the den taking in groceries, and a second later she vanished. And I flew upstairs thinking she went upstairs into the yard, so I was looking low and not there. So, oh my gosh, she went in the pool? Oh my gosh, see what I mean? It's crazy. She was 2, that's the time, yeah, 2, 3. And out the door screaming, caught her right before she reached the road in our complex. She was only 2, right? Wanted to go to the playground. Yeah, it's a fear you'll never forget. That's what I'm saying. That's why it came back completely when I couldn't find Luke. Like I was gripped by it, and I couldn't wait. I just can't waste time looking in the house. And we had a gate on the pool. Wow, a 2-year-old went backwards into a swimming pool, and he was strapped into a. Oh my gosh! Your son 4 was playing on a swing set, watching from the 2nd floor balcony. German Shepherd ran for 17-year-old grabbed my son's dog teeth punctured. Oh my gosh. All that happened the winter after their 3-year-old. Oh my gosh. They move like so fast. Like I remember once, immediately, like I don't even remember. It was all the same. The one that I had, the one that's with the 49-year-old now. I don't even remember if he just had his feety pajamas on or he put on his boots. But I'm like, where the heck did he go? He was right. I found him around the front of the house, standing there in the snow. Like it was, I got it in a minute, but he was right there. I'm like, what in the world? And it wasn't, it must have probably been closer to, I don't know, it's closer to spring or something, because yeah, I don't remember it being like really, really, but there was snow. And he either had put boots on over his footy pajamas, or he was out there and I was freaked out. Because you know that's where the danger is. At least that's what, yeah. Yeah, I know. That kid, I always say, like, if I had had him first, I would have thought I was a terrible mother, but he was just like an escape artist. He knew how to open deadbolts. People wonder why moms are nuts. But yeah, so that's like when I hear this and I hear her over that child, she cared about that child. I mean, you know, I mean, that's horrendous. That's way worse than 18 months. Stop saying 49. Maybe Sandra. But right, and I think that's why it's like, well, wait a minute. you know, because she, I mean, I don't know, that's her. I've got to see what else is. Your youngest Greta too could open any child. It was awful. It is, and there's so many tragedies that happen. Look at that 333. Yeah, who was the one that now they're pregnant again? But they were they have something like Jimmy. That's way too loud. Jimmy, way too loud. They were, I don't know what kind of sports he played, but their child got out and into the pool and drowned. And no one, I mean, there were no charges. And now they're having another. Do you know which ones I'm talking about? I think they do an interview on, I don't know what he's watching. On YouTube or something. Do you know who I'm talking about? I think so. Yeah, their daughter drowned or something, and then now she's pregnant again. Snow skier, okay. I think the difference is here the kid has been left outside and they didn't do anything to prevent it. Was it? I don't remember. But didn't even, no, you're thinking O.J. Simpson had a little girl that drowned in a pool, right? And there were no charges there either. Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of, Zobug. Mike Tyson had one. Mike Tyson's on the treadmill? Had a treadmill accident? I thought. Yeah, she was horrified. I wish I knew more about it before I passed judgment. Too many things unknown. Did the mom make contact with the dad? Bodie Miller, yeah, his child was at the grandparents'. Which one, Sonia? Who are we talking about? Oh, the country singer, the one, are you talking about the one that the daughter got hit, the one son hit her with the car and killed her? The man that was speeding and killed my 18-month-old brother was not charged. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, Avie. Don't get that. I never plead guilty. Yeah, I don't get it either, Danielle. I don't get it either. The grandfather, oh yeah, right? On the cruise ship, yep. For the boyfriend, yeah. Remember that awful flotation they pulled on like a vest with an air-filled tube around the waist? Yes. You saw a child flip upside down, legs in the air, and got her. The mom also jumped in. My kids used to love those though. Like once they knew how to swim, they loved the, like as they were like what, 2, 3, 4. They're even older than that. But I guess yeah, you have to, of course, have to be watching your kids. My husband's coworker's sister ran over her 2-year-old with the car. Oh, I've heard that so many times. Backing over the kids, yeah. Never been the same. No, never been the same. I know someone had a tractor accident with a little 18-month-old, 2-month-old that was on his lap. Oh, that was horrific. I can't even think about that. It's just... Once they're upside down, they can't straight. Yeah, but I mean, you have to be watching them. Like, I don't know. When my kids were in those tube things, they were like 2 and up, and so they were like practically swimming. It was just, and they could lay on their stomach in it too. It was more of just like a comfort thing for them. They knew how to swim. The Smiths, country singer. They have that reality show. Their son drowned in their pool when he was 3, had a childproof lock, and he got it open. He was watching daughter's gymnastics in the yard. Smiths. They have a reality show? Why doesn't that sound familiar to me? Hi, Mrs. McJagger. Did you hear about the family files wrongful deaths about Cincinnati for the death of the 16-year-old son? No. You had 5 years, many operations to have your daughter, and I had a son unexpectedly. They are my world. Well, Pauline, a lot of those parents that lost their kids weren't uncaring. I think our kids are all our world, whether they're 2 in a year or 2 in 20 years. But there's freak things that happen. Right, Sonia? He was pinned in the 3rd row seat of the van, and the 911. Oh, I know what you mean. Is that the one? Yes, the one that he tried to get Siri to call, and the seat flipped over. That one, yes. So they filed a wrongful death. In New Zealand, you have to be within arm's reach of your child in pools up to age of 8, so you have to be in the water with them. The kids are fish, yeah. It's always when you least expect it, yeah. You can never just take a cavalier attitude because you never know what could happen. Please lower that. I don't know, it's sad. She sounded really, I mean, I think that's enough. Plus she was pregnant, right? So, and had a 4-year-old that the poor 4-year-old having to deal with that and then take away his mother, you know, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot more there. I don't know. Two years old, she could break free. The second I set her down and run to the electric doors, she made it. Yeah. Yep. Adult daughter. The aggression could also be the death. Oh, that's hard with brown spirit. Well, my daughter was young, but how could you not be? I also saw the headline, which was disturbing. Cleveland police officer charged with trying to kidnap. I just saw a couple of weird ones too with police officers and young kids. Weird. One time my mother had my daughter in a store, and she ran right outside the electric doors with one of those Fisher Price popcorn poppers, and it was kind of like a well, they don't have the store anymore, but think of like a Target, and then so there's like a strip mall, so she ran right up the sidewalk with it up to the grocery store, and this man got her. My mother's running after her, and just crazy stuff. A lady up the road from my mom's had her 4-year-old son dally down dally down 4 concrete steps and he died? Wow, that's a freaky thing. He fell down 4 stairs and he died? You almost drowned in that tube suit at 3. You walked by the pool. You were told to wait for my mom to use the bathroom. My 5-year-old pushed me in, flipped upside down. You know, I can remember now ones, I don't know if my son was in that tube or not. We were all in the dock, and I just remember he went down and my daughter pushed him right back up, like she was fought like that. She says she saved his life. He fell down the 4 steps and he died? What happened? Did he... Wow. My sister-in-law's brother, their little girl was like 9 months old. Listen to this one. She fell off an outside balcony in a walker. I think she was in a walker. Yeah. And she fell, I don't know how many feet, and landed on a railroad tie, fractured her skull. She was only 9 months old, but she's fine. She was fine. I mean, she was in the hospital, but she's a grown adult now, and she married and everything else. Isn't that weird? And she fell, like it was like a 2nd-story balcony, down right straight onto a railroad tie. I'll never forget, because my sister-in-law was up here when she got the call from her brother that the baby was in the hospital with a fractured skull. And that was their 4th child. He got really bad brain damage. Your ex-brother-in-law's boy died fell off the monkey bars. Oh my gosh. I told you guys how that same son of mine at 3.5 or something went down the driveway on a little Tyke's tractor straight into a tree, and I thought he was dead. He flew off of it back onto the road. Oh my gosh, when we brought him to the hospital, they said he was a miracle. My son too, because I thought he was dead. I couldn't even go down there. I told you guys that story, okay? I could not even go down there, and my husband had him, and I said, is he okay? Is he alive? Is he alive? And he's a mess. But he was alive, and he didn't even have one broken bone. They x-rayed him at the hospital. His skin was ripped up and stuff. It was crazy. When I heard that thing going down the driveway, we couldn't catch it. Oh, that is like fear, and saw him flip off it, and he flipped onto the road, and he just was laying on the road. I get chills when I think about that again. I'm telling you, you never forget how you feel. You never do. You used to put yourself in a huge tear and roll myself off a hill. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Cousin went to peg out her washing machine, found her. Oh my gosh. Jimmy, that's too loud. He keeps putting it up. What, those things? No, they still sell those inner tube things. They still sell. Let me see. Are you talking about these? Hold on a minute. They still sell them. Are you talking about these? Hold on. Cousin went. Daughter fell off the changing table as I bent down to pick her up. I changed her on the floor after that. I felt like the world's... Yeah. Is this the one you're talking about? Is this the swimsuit thing you're talking about? Yeah, well, that's what this is. This does. It has it's almost like a bodysuit, right? It goes like in the crotch, it's like a bathing suit with a tube. But they still sell these. They still sell them. Wireless headphones. Yeah, well, you have to be with them, but my kids use them, like I said. And then the one time, I don't remember where, like, what, my daughter would probably remember what, and she just pulled him right up. But I was right there too. They had, my incident was in 82, they had sleeves you zipped into. Today's suits are a looser fit with a different design. They're supposedly much safer. Yeah, because even Ethan and Luke had those too, though I don't even know if they used those much, because they really didn't. They used the other life jacket much more. They are dangerous. Hate, you can still buy it. I know that I had a hard time finding one when I think my sister took one. No, I think she wore it. I don't remember. And I had to get another one for my son. I don't know what happened. Your phone went black and white? 5-year-old could manage to flip. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. That's kind of crazy stuff tonight. But tomorrow's Monday. Oh my gosh. You have a funny end to my 2-year-old getting out of the car and going into the grocery store alone. She was in the meat aisle with a cart and her doll. Wait a minute. She got out of the wait, she got out of the car and went into the grocery store? How did that happen? Poor truck driver. What happened, Nana Jules? You were hit by a truck. Mom on the other side of the road with a new baby. Police were called. Who turned out? My father. He was in police force. Oh my gosh, a shock. Nearly spent 3 months. Oh my goodness. Your brother took the top off the old dryer, the tires off his bike. He rigged it up behind the hill and sent me and my sisters down on it. They couldn't control the horse better. Oh my gosh. You drilled a hole into the high top aluminum frame and will add an S-hook or lock so the kids can't open the door. Oh, your oldest is going to Seton Hall? My brother, that's where my brother went to Seton Hall Law School. Oh, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. You'll be nervous, but he'll be fine. It's, you know, it's a good school. Good luck to him. Use a double key deadbolt. My uncle, when he was in his late 20s, hit a boy and killed him. The boy ran out in front of him It affected him for years, and he stuttered the rest of his life because it affected him so bad. Oh, wow. Yeah, of course, right? I had a child get on my door by an 18-month. Oh, I just remembered my other son, right? When they still had walkers, my oldest son. We, at that time, lived in a bi-level, so it has like one set of stairs, it had slate landing for the front door, and then there was another set of stairs to go down to the lower level, right? And we had a gate at the top. And we had a friend come over, and he didn't close the gate. And we're talking for a minute, and then we heard like ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. He was like 9 months old. He went down and fell onto the slate landing. But I think it was the walker that took most of it, but he fell out. And I remember calling the pediatrician, and she was like, no, she had me watch for all this stuff, but he was okay. I was so freaked out. I'm like, how could you not close the gate? And he's like, I'm sorry, I don't have kids. I didn't think. First one and the last one. Yeah, you'll see. He'll do good there. You'll be okay. He's living at home, you said, right? Needless to say. Oh, what happened? Is that, oh, you're talking about your child getting out of the car? You were young and dumb. She was sleeping and in the seat, and I parked right in front of the store. Oh, 43. Oh, you mean, and then she got out and came in the store while you were in there? You were 5. You got off the school bus. You're supposed to wait there. Stupid me ran straight behind the bus. Yeah, but I didn't know until I got back to the car. Oh, that must have been so scary. She could have been anywhere, right? You must have been going frantic. Did you know to run back in the store first? You tripped over there. Oh, I've heard a lot of people that have lost, oh my gosh, my brother-in-law too, that he's got like all implants from when he was, I don't know, a teen. He lost all of his teeth in the from a bicycle accident. Your daughter was 3. She was watching Sesame Street, went upstairs to the bathroom, came back down. There was a neighbor girl, and that's when we put the hook and eye on the top. And there was a neighbor girl sitting beside her. Three-year-old girl drowned here 5 days ago. Mom was getting groceries. Oh no. See what I mean? It just takes a second. He ran in first and everyone started looking, and the cashier said, is this her back here? Oh wow. Bicycle accidents are horrible. I get anxious biking on the bike lane near the road when it's tight. Your son lost his front teeth when he hit the rail around a trampoline. Oh God. gosh. Ooh. Oh my gosh. That sounds so painful. What is Cowgirl saying? Used to be 289 pounds? All of your sisters were over 600 pounds? Get out of here. Are you serious? I'd like to see a picture of that, Cowgirl. I don't believe it. No joke? The diet plan too, please. You'll send me a fatty pic? I'd like to see that. Probably 10 pounds heavier than you are now. Trampolines are dangerous, especially when you have vertigo. Don't go on with your grandkids. You got your O between the stair rails. He had to saw your head out with a board. Oh my gosh. Oh, those fireballs. Do you remember the fireballs? We had friends that would come up every summer, and they would always, there was a general store, and they always had the fireballs, the penny candy, right? It was 2 cents a piece or something. And their father would always buy an entire box for each girl, because I guess that was like the biggest highlight of coming up. They always got their own box of fireballs, and the minute they came in, they used to get like a paper bag full of fireballs. Oh my gosh, I haven't thought about fireballs in a long time. Fireballs are hard candies. Hammered. You've seen some trampoline besides the roads. People need to know the dangers. You remember hot balls. Fireballs are hot balls, right? And then as soon as you got past the initial, it was like, oh, it's so hot. And then they'd go down into a little teeny tiny. Scooter chick 2 have passed, and 1 is still living. Oh my gosh, Cowgirl, how many sisters do you have? Okay, you go to sleep. I won't be far behind you, Danielle. Good night. Sweet dreams. Fireball, Mr. Worldwide. Oh gosh. You had them, Penny, because when you were a kid, we had 2 in our neighborhood. Yeah, we had it up here. I can still remember. It was right in town. You could smell the smell of that store. It had like a really old wood floor, and had those little refrigerators that were stainless steel, and they were like little doors, and you'd get ice pops out of them, the twin popsicles or orange crush, and everything was in a glass bottle. They're 5 hours away. I'm pretty sure her son is coming home. In the glass bottle. There were 4 girls and 3 boys. And are the boys overweight too? And you only have one sister that's alive, and she's almost 800 pounds? Ever taste a crybaby? I don't think so. Remember that's a baby. Stick your head in gravy, wash it off with bubble gum, and send it to the Navy. Baby, stick your head in gravy, wash it off. They could have said wash it off with applesauce and send it to the Navy. It rhymes better. Crybaby gumballs. No, all the boys are thin. My twin brother. You have a twin brother? Well, we're finding out lots of things about you tonight. Your twin brother is tiny. Sassy says, I came out of the womb fat. Been chunky my whole life. Just keep getting fatter and fatter and Sassy. Fatter, it's true. Hideously sour, like warheads? No, I didn't say anything. She is very big and I'm not. She has had 2 daughters also, one very large and one not. Ride bikes or take the horses to the little mom and pop store for mother. She always gives a dime to get yellow cream soda. The second oldest was too big to cremate. They had to bury her against her wishes. Did they die young? How old were they when they passed away? Oh, everlasting gobstoppers. Cowgirl still has not said. Cowgirl, they're not going to let you go until you say, did you have a gastric bypass or a sleeve? Something like that? Hi, Kristen. He picked up a brick and he threw it to scare you. But it hit you and you have false teeth. Oh, gosh. That's terrible. 77 and 69. 77 and 69. So you had a big expanse there, right then? How many years between the oldest and the... Are you the youngest? Your new medication made you gain a bunch of weight. It's not very fun not recognizing your body. Which medication is that? No, I did the fruit and veggie diet and lots of walking. The fruit and veggie diet? What is the fruit and veggie diet? Your son is 27 and never had a girlfriend. You just got BGs? Cowgirl up, or any of your daughters overweight, honey? Cowgirl, are you a vegetarian? I feel like we're playing, what's that game? What's that game where you ask are you this, are you that? And you don't see the person, and then, what's my line? What's my line? Cowgirl up. But your body needs protein and carbohydrates. We all know what to do to lose weight. We just choose not to do it, unfortunately. Lisa H. Sucks. Watch what you eat. Nothing changes. I'm glad the medication seems to be helping me mentally. Antidepressants and OCD, ADHD medication. ADHD medication usually makes you lose weight. If it's a stimulant. You're going on the keto. Are you going to do the keto? Yeah. With your best friend forever on the 1st? Medication can make you gain lots of weight. The lyric they gave me, you gained 50 pounds on it. My meds are helping, but I need to lose about 50 pounds now from taking them. Vegetables and fruit do have protein in them. I want to do bariatric surgery tomorrow if my insurance would cover it. That's the problem. I pay a lot for my insurance. BFF got everything from the doctor. How long this diet took and how many miles a day walk. Sounds like a diet I could do. You go 6 days of either fruit or veggies. On the 7th day you eat whichever you want. But what is that? What do you eat though? What do you mean? Are you allowed to have anything on the vegetables? I'm on ADHD meds. That isn't a stimulant, I think. The ones with the methyl in it make my heart race too much, and they mimic a panic attack for me. You take Seroquel, and it does make me hungry. I eat a little something before I take it. My oldest cousin had cot death at 18 months, gave birth to 3 boys after her loss. I'm from an Irish family and was one of 10. Did you eat that cabbage soup? Used to take Seroquel, but you were hungry when you woke up. So hungry. Now you're all making me hungry. Good night there, Sharon. Raw or cooked, but make sure if you feel like you're getting the flu, you eat some salt. But you don't put any, you can't put anything, even like a little oil or vinegar on like your vegetables, or you can't do anything like that? You lost 100 pounds in 07, got pregnant in 09. I lost baby weight and kept it off. I put dinner plates on an unreachable shelf. I used salad plates for every meal. I did Weight Watchers basic plan, and I attended meetings. No, because cabbage is a blood thinner, so I don't get it. Oh, you can't have it. I mean, no? So you can't have broccoli either because it thins the blood, right? But you drink all that cola, right? Is that regular cola that you drink every day? You told me a case of Pepsi. That's a lot of calories. You suffered blood clots. But aren't blood thinners good when you have blood clots? I thought you were, you're already on blood thinners and you can't have anything more. I can't remember. You would drink it too. But how many calories is that? So, if there are 2 cases in the house, you will drink it too. Garlic is good for blood thinning as well as cholesterol. I use lots of it. Garlic is good. When I drink too much Pepsi, I'm so bloated and I feel so fat. I don't drink pop, water and tea. Soda is the worst thing. It will pack on the pounds. But maybe that's why she's just eating fruit and veggies. If you gave up the Pepsi, you probably could eat sensibly. You got addicted to soda for a bit and was drinking it without thinking. I don't drink any soda. I drink seltzer, not soda. See, it hasn't for you. But what exactly, okay, on the days you're eating fruit and veggies, what are you having? Like, what is breakfast? Is breakfast a grapefruit? What is breakfast? What's lunch? What's dinner? You live on Mountain Dew. You make a big pot of veggie soup, and my husband are in it morning, noon, and night for a week, and you lost 18 pounds. Most of my calories are from what I drink, likely why I'm fat. No, I eat normal now. I just ate that to lose the weight. Oh, you don't watch what you eat now? Your sister gave up soda and chips and cookies and lost a lot of weight and ate sensibly. Your kids don't drink pop. The doctor said carbonation will cause you to have side stitches when you do sports. I don't drink soda. I like black currant and apple concentrate mixed with water. My husband was 13. I met him May 20. My husband was 17 when I met him in May 22. We've been together 43 years. All I drink is seltzer all day and night and a black iced coffee in the AM. Just water for 55 years. Same with 3 children, straight from breast to water, all beautiful teeth and health. The biggest way to lose weight is to walk. If you're able, walk every day. It's a great all-around workout. No, I just don't eat after 6 p.m. and I watch my intake of breads and pastas because pasta is a weakness for me. so many I want to say, but I have brain owie. So hi everyone, and Weston, good night. Hi and good night. Have you wife? I love soda with a twist of lemon. Soda water with a twist of lemon, yeah, or lime, or yeah. Today was your 30th wedding anniversary, Mrs. Mick Jagger. Happy anniversary, Mrs. Mick Jagger. Walking always helps me lose weight, but the medication just seems to be keeping it on. Is there a minimum of miles a day? Gotta up my walking. I'm moving next month so I can explore a new neighborhood on walks. What are you doing, Sato? Anyway. I have to go to sleep. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you to our moderators. Oh gosh, I'm tired. Thanks for everyone for coming. Talk to you guys tomorrow. And Italian women weigh their pasta about nothing. Okay, all right, everybody take care. Have a nice night, day, morning, next day. Stay safe.